She said that I've been crying every single night. And when she said that, it reminded me about like what my wife was telling me as well. And I asked her, so why were you crying? She said, I just really missed you and I wanted you to come back. Now, obviously, when she said that, my heart was melting because I missed her so much and I loved hearing that. And I wanted her to know as well that I'll be there. So I told her I missed you so much. I have no words that can explain how much I wanted to be here. But you can see that I am here. And if I ever go away, I'll always be coming back because I love you so much. I'm a successful father if she comes to me and tells me her deepest secrets and greatest fears. This is how I measure my fatherhood. If my daughters would be able to come and talk to me, to have that safe space to know that they can tell me anything. I felt so proud of myself because I felt that in the morning. And I'm taking a moment to really appreciate this. Welcome to Present Potential. I'm your host, Hassan, and the reason I launched this podcast is to create a ripple effect of optimism that reaches 1 billion people in the next decade. Ambitious? Very. Scary? A little bit. The aim of Present Potential is to empower listeners by sharing stories of individuals who've turned challenges into opportunities, proving that we all have untapped potential. If you're new to this podcast, welcome. If you've tuned in before, thank you for your support, and I hope you find value in these conversations. Welcome to another episode of Present Potential, where we talk about stories that prove that we have potential in the present moment. I'm your host, Hassan. I'm going to be talking to you today about something that I really just want to share with you. But before we get into that, let's hear from the sponsor. What if great coaches could scale? I've teamed up with CoachBot.ai to build Alexis, my first coach agent on the world's first ethical AI coach marketplace, where expert coaches become coachpreneurs, building AI assistants that guide, support, and inspire growth seekers at scale. CoachBot helps coaches who care reach seekers who dare with trusted AI. Explore the future of coaching at CoachBot.ai. I was away for the past 3 days on a bootcamp, which was completely inspiring, rejuvenating, exhilarating. We were in the mountains and we were talking about leadership and communication and having one-on-one high performance coaching when needed on spot, which was very fulfilling for me. Now, what I want to share with you is that I've really missed my family during those 3 days. And I understand that there are others that travel weeks and months and maybe haven't seen their families in more than years. But I felt really distant from my kids and I missed them so much. In fact, my wife was telling me that my eldest daughter, who's turning 6 next week, was also feeling the distance. And she was very emotional and sad at most times and would cry in the evenings. And my wife told me because she really missed me. And I didn't really understand it. So they knew, my kids knew that I was going to come back Thursday evening when they're sleeping. So they asked my wife to tell me to wake them up in the morning. Actually, not both of them, but my eldest. My youngest, she likes things her way. So when I woke up, I went to my kids' bedroom, which is just across the hall from our bedroom. And I opened the door. It was completely dark. The blinds and the curtains were shut. And as soon as I walk in, I can see my daughters. They have a bunk bed. So my youngest one is on the lower part and the oldest one is on the top. And the eldest daughter, her name is Sarah, she was on the top and she was just lying down looking at me in the doorway. And I can just see her come to life. There was a lot of emotion in that instance with her wanting to wake up more energized because, in fact, I am there. And she got out of bed and she started reaching out with her hands and wanting me to go and hold her. And I went and I grabbed her and I held her and I hugged her and we sat down and we talked and we laughed. And she was just looking at me with so much gratitude and appreciation. And so was I. I was so moved by that moment because I was the dream that I've always been dreaming of, being the best version of myself as a father for my kids. Second one, still not yet. But for Sarah, especially because I felt that connection and I hugged her so much and I just wanted to stay with her. And we got ready for school. It was picture day, so she had her outfits picked from the night before, and I helped her. She wanted me to help her. Then she came, and I served her breakfast, which constitutes of Cocoa Pops and a lot of Cocoa Pops. And when she said that I've been crying every single night. And when she said that, it reminded me about like what my wife was telling me as well. And I asked her, so why were you crying? She said, I just really missed you and I wanted you to come back. Now, obviously, when she said that, my heart was melting because I missed her so much and I loved hearing that. And I wanted her to know as well that I'll be there. So I told her, I missed you so much. I have no words that can explain how much I wanted to be here. But you can see that I am here. And if I ever go away, I'll always be coming back because I love you so much. And this is the message that I wanted to share today was that it's in these fine moments that you build a relationship or something over many years or many weeks or months or hours or effort that you put in, and you start seeing the transformations that take place, that you achieve the things that you want. And in this case, for me, what I wanted to achieve was a loving, trusting relationship with my daughter. I'm a successful father if she comes to me and tells me her deepest secrets and greatest fears. This is how I measure my fatherhood. If my daughters would be able to come and talk to me, to have that safe space, to know that they can tell me anything. And I felt so proud of myself because I felt that in the morning. And I'm taking a moment to really appreciate this. And I might not be sharing any insights or any high performance routines that you can cultivate to be able to build different strategies that work for you. But maybe just thinking about it, actually taking the time to reflect on the things that are working and to really invest more on those things. So the time that I spend with my daughter, whether it's to take her to ballet classes, to school theater, or to vocals, or to English, I'm always there waiting for her outside, reading one of the books that I read. And I always love being there because she can see me. And I tell her that I'm always going to be here. I'm not going to go anywhere. If I do, I'll let her know. And it's throughout all of these different experiences that we both went through that we've built this relationship. So I'm celebrating this. Now, if you're a parent, maybe you understand. If not, then I hope someday you will understand. So this is going to be a very short one. Just wanted to share my emotions and feelings that I've had since the morning and also to reflect upon that proud dad moment that I've experienced. And I hope and I will strive to continue to have these types of moments because it means that I am helping her. I am being there for her when she needs me all the time and serving her as best as I can so that she can enjoy her life and experience it to the full utmost in her lifetime. Before I say until next time, I wanted to also share that I share a lot of these insights that I experience in my newsletter, Momentum Letters. I'll add the link below, so feel free to subscribe if you enjoy listening to these types of stories where I connect personal reflections with actual leadership, mindset, and high performance routines as well. I also share a lot of tools that I create and frameworks that help my clients to deliver the things that they want to deliver. So feel free to check out the newsletter, subscribe if you want. If you don't want to, then it's not a problem as well. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. I hope that you found value or insight in this very short discussion about my proud dad moment. And as always, remember that today is the most important day of your life. Thank you for watching and listening to Present Potential. If you found value in this episode, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more. Join the conversation in the comments and let us know your biggest takeaway. If you'd like to listen to other inspiring stories, check out our other episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Make sure to also follow us on Instagram under Present Potential Podcast, where you get to see behind the scenes and engage with us.